The Morgan Dollar series, one of my favorites, right? It's that vintage coin, the #1 collector coin, period. It's the most popular coin ever made by the U.S. Mint, and I can go on and on and on. Well, in that series, there's one of them that is the coin. That's the Carson City. So every once in a while, we're fortunate to find high grade. And tonight, I have some PC64s ripe for the pickings. Let's take a peek. 8384 PCGS 64. Now look at my price. Yeah, $599.95 it is. And it's a your choice opportunity. So if you just want to have one, whether it's just 83 or 84, just jump in, just don't miss out. These are blast white beauties. No, look at that. You notice how it's just, you can see the lights at 9 o'clock and at 3 o'clock on both of them. Those are the lights around the set here. These are such brilliant blast white beauties as coins. Like they were made yesterday, yet they were made 140 years ago. It's just the light is bouncing off the surface of the coin. And they're in capsules, i.e. the PCGS capsule. So the Carson City is that fabled mint, right? The Morgan Dollar starts in 1878, goes through 1885, comes back in 1889, and ends in 1893. Talk about popularity, the best of the best. Last year we introduced a brand new special 100th anniversary coin. The first to launch was May 24th. It was also a Carson City. They made 175,000 and it was gone in 3 minutes. These are the vintage, however. These are the real McCoys going back to the 1880s. Silver Comstock load, Carson City's the mint right around the corner. And these survived. These survived. Now, both of these 2 years, Carson City won the mintage figure race. Hands down. Hands down. 83, Philadelphia had 12.2. San Francisco, 6.5. New Orleans, 8.7. Carson City, 1.2. Then you go to 84. 14 million P's, 9.7 million O's, 3.2 S's, a little bit rarer, but that 1.1 on the CC rules again. So let's just cut to the chase, shall we? My competition sells coins in capsules at $6.29 and $6.19 respectively. They sell this exact coin you're seeing right now on their site. They had it on the air this weekend for $7.34. No, that's not $35 more. It's $135 more than we have our limited quantities here tonight. Now, the your choice means you do not have to buy both to get the low price. So many of our competitors work it that way. We don't. We'd love to have you join us. We love throwing fun stuff like this up. You don't see it every day. So they made 28 P's, 28 S's, 26 O's, 1 Denver in 21, but only 13 Carson Cities during that 28-year span. And of those, if you throw them all against the wall, all into the same exact hopper, only 3% of all Morgan dollars known end up being a Carson City. Well, then the GSA hits in the early 1970s, which is, hey, we got silver in our vaults. We pulled silver from circulation in the late 60s. So what do we do with these? Well, let's auction them off to the public. And they did. Everybody was concerned. I remember what's going to happen to the marketplace. It's going to crater with all the coins they're bringing out. It did the exact opposite. It ballooned it to a point where it's never recovered. It's been a premium, high premium coin ever since. Know why? Because people want that classic Wild West Carson City Morgan dollar. The Morgan dollar is the silver dollar of the Wild West, but there was one mint in the Wild West, and that was Carson City. And tonight, you can join me. You can join me for only $599.95, and you get to choose your coin, or choose both if you so wish. They're all blast white beauties. They're all on the core blue label from PCGS. Thanks, guys, for that. Walked right past it a second ago. avccoins.com, everybody. When our phones get busy, that's always an alternative. 24/7, 365. It's there to help. Always there to help. We'd love you to join us. any way you can. But when the phones get a little busy, patience is a virtue. I struggle with that, so I can appreciate it. But you can go at your own pace online. But on these two, just make sure you push it through your shopping cart, because these are not going to last much longer. Again, each of these two wins. Wins outright. So here's the other side of the story, okay? In 64 condition, which includes all the coins found at the GSA. Today, 35 years later, because remember, the sale was in the early 70s, NGC, PCGS start in the late 1980s, so 15 years later, give or take. Today, a modern issue certifies at a percentage of what, 25 to 35%, and we consider that to be, wow, kind of normal for high grade. These are coins that are 140 years old, 140, and they look this nice. How about the population reports from PCGS? 3.1%, 3.3%. That's including the GSAs. Yeah. That's because in 3 grade, they jump off. In 4 grade, look at the details in the breast feathers, the highest point. Guys, 30-second clock. We're down to less than 5 each. If you are watching this again via the web, you're looking at it and it's in your shopping cart, please push it through for your sake and our sake. We'd love to have the sale, but we don't want you to lose out on it either. $599.95. Competitions at $629 and $619 for coins and capsules. We are in a premium grade 64, of which my competition's at $634 for the exact same coin. So not a couple of dollars close. We are that far off in price for the same coin. Great stuff, but we have to be moving on.